Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Longboard Blues, 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Longboard Blues, 1975.
Hey YouTube, Longboys Post 1975, and welcome to the Wednesday vlog. Well, more of a Wednesday unboxing or opening or product review, overlay, if you will. You've read the title. It's a Back to the Future 2 hoverboard review. Now, before we get into this, I've told this story many times on my channel, but the thing is, I love Back to the Future. Anyone who knows me knows that, and I'm so fond of this story. Back to the Future is my favourite movie of all time. And I know everyone's got that about a specific movie. Some people have probably got that about, you know, same movie. But what's special about it to me is, I don't know why, you know, very few people can say that movies touched them in such a way that from day one, in 1985, when I was 10, my mum took myself, my twin brother, my older brother, to a little cinema in the centre that is, it used to be kind of alongside where the beer keller is, which means absolutely nothing to anyone unless they, you know, grew up in Bristol and stuff like that. That's where we saw Back to the Future. It's also where we saw Ghostbusters, I believe. And yeah, I knew the movie was coming out. I remember seeing all the hype on TV about it. Couldn't quite get my head around the story or the title, which was, what do you mean he's got to get back to the future? I don't understand that. All that was blown out the water from when I saw it. And yeah, from day one, absolutely day one, it was my favourite movie. It's never wavered, it's never changed. Honest to God, that's not me being, you know, romanticising, you know, my love affair with it or anything like that. It's not, you know, it is my favourite movie from day one. Moments in my life that were important were when it was first broadcast on British terrestrial TV, and it turned out that it was going to be broadcast on a different channel, but at the same time that Empire Strikes Back was first broadcast on terrestrial British TV. Yeah, look at the difference in the age of the movies, yet they're both broadcast on the same day. So my poor mum had to drive down the road to our auntie's house and give her a tape, and my poor auntie, imagine they wanted to watch or record something, so she could record Empire Strikes Back and we could record Back to the Future, because I mean, I wanted both of them, but my brothers really wanted Empire Strikes Back taped and I really wanted Back to the Future taped, and I wore that copy of Back to the Future out, and then eventually I got it on VHS. I wore that out, you know, saw Back to the Future 2, saw Back to the Future 3, you know, got the games, got the soundtrack, got the toys, got the Lego, got some of this stuff. In fact, I'll show you. So yeah, you know, Back to the Future, it just means so much to me. Now, I'm not, you know, I'm sure there's people out there with bigger, better collections, but collecting stuff is dependent upon two things, isn't it? It's, you know, there can be a movie that you love, but to buy as much as you can, I'm sure some people do that about that movie, is one thing. To buy only the things that really true, you know, install nostalgia to you, or it blew you away as a kid, I should say, such in my case as a hoverboard, or, you know, the DeLorean. That's all I need. I mean, I bought some of those props because the end process will be, they're going to all be framed along with my newspaper. I probably couldn't find a picture of that, but I've got the newspaper from, you know, Back to the Future Day, and it's all going to go over there on a big wall, which you can't see behind my game shelf, along with a massive half-wall poster framed of the original 1985 poster. So anyway, we'll ignore that. But yeah, I got Back to the Future hoverboard. Now, I've always wanted one. I didn't know you could buy them for this price. That's not, because I haven't opened this yet, so that's not to say it's amazing. I don't know, but that's why this is an unboxing. I've seen them go for absolutely silly money, like, you know, like a couple of £100. It was the cheapest, you know. I mean, obviously the detail on these would be fantastic, going up to absolutely insane money. I've even seen, you know, toyed with the idea a few months ago, because I didn't know this existed, of just getting a cardboard replica that would be flat, just to stick on my wall. Now, I was skirting through Amazon the other day and I came across this, and I read the reviews and I wasn't too blown away and couldn't tell much by, you know, the actual single picture of it. I mean, the reviews were mixed bag. So half it said it was good, half it said it was terrible. And then in my big, you know, sort of Back to the Future nostalgia trip, which every time I go looking for stuff on the web, I end up in and just watch loads of stuff on YouTube. I watched the Angry Video Game Nerds, a Cinemassacre tribute to Back to the Future Day, where he had this board as a prop just when he was sat there with his mates talking about it. So I went, hang on, that looks alright. So I went back to Amazon and it was £41, maybe it was £39, because I think all in all it was £50, and I had to pay £10 for delivery. And I thought, you know what, you know, I'll get to the problems with it when I open it to see if it's on my board, you know. But I thought, I'm having it. I'm having it. It'll look fantastic on my wall. Back to the Future 2 is certainly not my favourite. That's Back to the Future 1. But there's no denying that the hoverboards are an absolutely iconic, you know, moment in cinematic history that everyone wanted. And it was a genius when the director said, what was it? They were real. Only Mattel had to pull them off the market because parents didn't want their kids to have it. So obviously everyone thought they were real and went absolutely batshit crazy. So it came in another box, but I just saved time, got rid of that. But so this is what it is. So basically £50 with shipping, and I have to say this box is really, really, really nice. Just check it, I didn't have it upside down. So you got Back to the Future 2 Part 2 hoverboard, and you've got obviously the layout, or the decal, I should say, of the hoverboard. Is there anything on the sides? Nothing on the ends. Nope, there is on that end. What does it say? Back to the Future 2 hoverboard, but not on that one. Then you get that on the box here, and on the box here. Like I said, it's a really, really, really nice box. The bottom of it is the actual, you know, bottom of the hoverboard, which again is a really, really nice touch. Now, it didn't say in the review who made it, so who does make it? It says Fun Costumes, losing points for the name there, kids. North Mankato MN56003, don't know what that means, because I'm assuming that's some state or something. Made in China, 14 plus. I don't know why it's got age on it, because let's be honest, it's not like you can actually fly it, is it? Everyone thought they were funny in the review, didn't they, saying the people said it was good. Brilliant! Only loses points because it doesn't actually hover. Ha! Funny. Anyway, right, before I open it, I will say, people complained about, apparently, the sticker on it was full of air bubbles. Now, I don't know. See, how you approach something to me is, you know, a lot of people probably say 50 quid for this is a lot of money, but because I've always wanted a hoverboard and I've seen, you know, what some go for, you know, I was more than happy. So I'm bringing an open mind to it, shall I say. So it's quite snug in there. There's no extra sort of packaging or anything like that, but based, I guess, on, you know, the magnets, the field generators, it doesn't really need them. Right, so right off the bat, I can see bubbling, but we'll get to that. It's full size, it's accurate size. It looks absolutely lovely. It's got weight, it's got proper weight. Again, you've got the magnets on it. Not massive fan that. Apparently I can see that you've got a Back to the Future 2 and a Universal, you know, copyright on it there. But look, yeah, obviously it doesn't feel like it's made out of metal, but I like the fact that you can see them, you know, protruding from the board. You've got your kick tail. I think that's, you know, that looks really, really, really nice. Again, people might think that looks shit, but obviously you got your clamps as well. I think, you know, again, what you pay for it, that suits me. Now, yeah, the problem is the bottom one seems to be a lot better. The sticker, you know, the decal of whether it's grip tape or not in the movie is a sticker. But then, as I said, that's what obviously makes it cheap for a prop, because some props, as I said, go for stupid money. There are, you probably can't see it, there are air bubbles. People complained about, you know, the quality of the sticker, or how the sticker was put on, but I don't know. To me, it might seem to be a quite difficult thing, but there are air bubbles. They do push out. What I read was, because I did look into it, again, you may not be able to see it, and I can see it, but honestly, I think it got a lot of flack for that. I don't really think that that's bad an issue. Apparently, you push them out and then you pinprick them. Apparently, you've got to push them out first, then pinprick them. I don't know. I'm going to do some more research. It's not that bad on the bottom, but, you know, overall thoughts on the bottom of the board. It's a looker. It's a real looker. I love it. Top of the board, you've got two Velcro strips there. I don't know if that's, you're supposed to stand on it in socks or something, because the Velcro ain't going to do nothing to the bottom of, you know, your shoes or anything like that. You've got two Velcro strips there, and you got Velcro strap here. Again, it got complaints for this. it's Velcro on the bottom as well, and this is obviously what, you know, adheres to the Velcro. But I mean, again, cost. Having the foot clamp on it does, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, are you actually, I didn't think you'd be able to even hold this on your foot. So, you know what, I got no problem with that. Again, people complained about it, but as I said, for the price, you got to fold it like that, haven't you? For the price, what you're going to do, keep that in mind. You know, if you had the money, you know, get a you know, absolutely amazing prop one, but I don't. But yeah, the top of the board, the graphics are wicked. Obviously hoverboard, just like the movie. This is obviously just a sticker, like I said, to make it look like the movie. No Mattel sign, obviously, because Mattel didn't make it. So you're not going to slap a Mattel sign on something, are you? Because obviously back Universal own the rights to, you know, the image of the board, but they don't own the rights to Mattel. Probably licensed it from the movie, I don't know, it was almost 30 years ago, but yeah, so I can live with that. Some people said that was an issue, I don't know, download one and stick it on there, not a problem. I think it looks really, 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 really nice. It really does look, to me, you know, the exception of this, but I can see through this just like a hoverboard from the movie. This is going to look fantastic on my wall, but again, there is bubbling, but really don't know if you can see that. It really doesn't seem that bad to me, and from what I've read, it is something you can totally fix. So I mean, I can see I can push them out now. So, you know, I'll probably have, I just got back from work, I'll probably have a rest before I attempt to address any issues with the board. But on the whole, right, is it, you know, is it worth 50 quid? I don't know, that's in the mind of the individual, isn't it? I think it is, considering what, you know, some of them went for, considering what that cardboard one went for. It looks properly like the hoverboard. You know, I really do like these. I think it looks really nice. It's got good weight. It's got, I don't even know which way I'm going to display it, because like I said, those things I show, that, you know, merchandise or memorabilia or things like that, or props, it's all going to be framed, and I'm going to have a big fat Back to the Future wall, and this was going to be, you know, the pinnacle of it. I'm going to pose with some pictures for it, you know, obviously, and put them on Facebook. But yeah, I'll probably cut them in here anyway. But yeah, I am really happy with this. I think, I don't know, I think the reviews are 50-50, and I'll be on the side of the people who said it was good, because I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. So yeah, it's going to look awesome on my wall. Anyway, let's have a couple of quick goofy pictures, because you don't buy a hoverboard so you can't pose with a couple of goofy pictures, can you? Okay, so I don't know what you thought of those, but I tell you what, with a little bit of kind of just imagination, well, you know, how you view or take a picture of the hoverboard, you can get some really good results. So, would I recommend it? I'll see if I can put some information in the doohickey down below of who actually makes it, or link to them, or just link one of the Amazon sort of shops for it or whatever, because I am actually, you know, whether you like, you know, it means the same to you watching this video and go, that looks like a pile of shit. You know, up to you. I am really actually very happy with this, and yeah, I'm impressed for the money. So yeah, this is my Back to the Future hoverboard, and you know, it's been a long time coming, and this is something I just had to have in my collection. So I hope this was useful to you, and as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.